Also tonight, a recent I-Team report showed that New Orleans Mayor Mitch Landrieu only sparingly, at best, uses his government-issued email account to send messages to city officials, his staffers, even the public.
Just one outgoing email during a 3-month period we examined. Instead, the majority of the mayor's emails come from a private account.
It is a situation similar to that, which put a spotlight on the communication practices of presidential hopeful Hillary Clinton.
Why do you use a private email account instead of your city-issued email?
Well, I use all of them. I use private email, I use city email. All of my emails, whether they're on a private account or on my public account, are all subject to the public records request when they deal with public information.
So tonight we have copies of those emails, and what's perhaps most interesting about them is what isn't in the records.
Here's I-Team reporter Travers Mackel.
By just about all accounts, New Orleans Mayor Mitch Landrieu is a charismatic politician. He has close ties to other elected leaders in the city, at the state capitol, and in D.C. And communication with those people is key. But as the WDSU I-Team has reported, the mayor uses Gmail, not his city-issued NOLA.gov email, as his primary email account. And what we discovered poring over a stack of the mayor's emails is something he's admitting to.
The fact of the matter is I don't use email very much at all.
The I-Team requested 3 years worth of Landrieu's emails, but the city asked us to reduce that window due to the volume of documents they had to go through. We narrowed it to 3 months, June, July, and August of 2014. In that time frame, 10 people were shot on Bourbon Street, the city's taxi cab bureau chief was fired, Ronald Surpass retired as NOPD superintendent, and the 9th anniversary of Katrina was marked. And in those 3 months, Mayor Landrieu sent just one email from his NOLA.gov account. The rest of his outgoing messages were sent via Gmail. From our records request, we received 16 June messages, 13 emails from July, and 5 from August. The mayor's office says that's all they have. Do you understand how some may find that unusual in today's society that you don't use email that often?
Well, I'm not the only one. There are a lot of people that I do use it from time to time, but you know, a lot of times I prefer to communicate in person. I talk to a lot of folks on the telephone.
By comparison, Jefferson Parish President John Young sent more than 900 emails last June and more than 700 in July and August each. In St. Tammany Parish, the parish spokesperson says President Pat Brister sends 125 to 150 per month, or about 400 last summer. Mayor Landrieu's 3-month total in that same time frame, less than 40 from both accounts combined. Is it surprising the mayor communicates that little using email?
Yeah, it is surprising. Obviously, it appears that he wants to minimize the correspondence that he generates via email. You know, everyone's using email today. It's not cutting-edge technology anymore.
Most of the emails we received were sent by the mayor to his top aides and staff. And something else jumps out. Not one email to a city council member, the police chief, or what we could tell a statewide elected official.
Mm-hmm.
Does that strike you as odd?
It strikes me as very odd. You know, the mayor is very hands-on, and so it just seems kind of really outside the mainstream that he's not using this technology.
How do you communicate if you don't use email with other officials, whether it be state, national, heads of business?
I didn't say that I don't use email. What you asked me is how come you don't use it as much as other people? I don't know what other people do. I know that I have, the way I conduct business, I have a lot of personal meetings. I have a lot of telephone conversations.
In elected office for almost 30 years, Landrieu knows emails are often requested by media, watchdog groups, and citizens. Is this somebody who's trying to stay off the grid?
That's what it appears.
Are you trying to stay off the grid by not emailing and only doing other ways of communication?
No. Well, first of all, I'm not off the grid. I am on the grid, as I said to you before. Every email communication I have, whether it's on a Gmail account or on my public account, is accessible to you through public records requests, and you have all of them. And I've made them known and available since that I've been the mayor and our lieutenant governor. So I do use email, and it is available, and I'm not anywhere close to being off the grid.
The mayor gave us no indication that he'll stop using his personal Gmail account for city business, and he's certainly under no obligation to use email at all for communication. Again, officials told WDSU they turned over everything business related from that private account. Scott and Camille.